Hello there, BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. Just back from overseas in time to produce another video. And today, I'm going to talk about resetting your mind. Reset your thinking on Bitcoin and position yourself to the benefits of Bitcoin into the future. What did we really know about Bitcoin? Yes, it's a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin can be transmitted through the internet faster and cheaper than any system in the world today. Already a well-known fact, right? Bitcoin do not need a third party, and transmission is direct from person to person. That eradicates all the interference, the manipulation, the disturbance by the third party because of corruption. Bitcoin cannot be kachow. That is why Bitcoin cannot be embargo, sanction, censored, confiscate, or banned even. These are all the clear-cut knowledge that we all understood by now. What about the other hidden merits and worthiness that we are yet to discover? We all know Bitcoin always bounce back. It may suffer 70 to 80% downturn, and yet every time it bounces back and goes higher. No other assets have this kind of volatility. It's crazy. In stock market, a drop of 20%, you would have triggered a circuit breaker, a trading halt. But in crypto, because it cannot be interfered by a human, you're allowed to free fall to zero even. That is why many altcoins already dead and done. In spite of the volatility, Bitcoin prevailed, and it surged every year in its 15 years history, from zero to more than $1.2 trillion in Bitcoin capital. Trillion means 1 million of 1 million, or 1,000 billion. And to put it in perspective, if you spend $1 million a day, it takes 2,740 years to spend the $1 trillion. Now, this is no small achievement for a new money that is just 15 years. Just like the dot-com boom 24 years ago, Bitcoin exists to solve only important, the many important problems in the real world. One, like banking the unbanked. There are 2 billion people and unbanked in today's world. The more poor you are, the more you are denied access to the bank. Thanks to Bitcoin, everyone have a chance to take part in this decentralized revolution. In fact, why do you need a bank? You yourself save your own money by holding on to your Bitcoin. As simple as that. Why would you need a bank? You yourself is already a bank. Two, besides that, immigrants, workers sending remittance back home suffer high fees and inconvenience through the bank. With Bitcoin, they can send and receive money wherever and whenever they need it. See the significance of being a Bitcoiner? How many people realize this? Because we are far away from the poor and least developed country. We don't feel it. We are comfortable. But if you are in South America or in Africa, you were suffering. You will then realize how Bitcoin put financial power into the hands of these people. 3. Single entry accounting was started by the cavemen in the early years, where they mark the numbers on the wall, but it's entirely corruptible. 838 years ago came the double entry system, which is better than single but equally corruptible because they are handwritten by the human entry. Now with the Bitcoin's triple ledger, it's fully decentralized and trusted, cannot be altered, erased, faked or manipulated. Therefore, always true facts. Bitcoin triple accounting is an innovation of amazing movement. Many people are yet to appreciate it. How Bitcoin resolved such a basic but important feature. We take for granted many basic things and accept it without raising a red flag, like consensus. We all agree that majority win, majority decide. But when it comes to banking and government policy, we all accept at face value because authority said so, not the majority said so. Don't you think it's high time to question the true sincerity of a majority? How often they acted to the contrary of people's interests? Bitcoin solution is very simple. Let the majority decide. In this case, the Bitcoin computer nodes, where more than 20,000 nodes are scattered around the world. Each node governs themselves, ensuring that no one else on the network is breaking the rules. Because this node verify, certify the facts, and then record the genuine transaction into the system and throw out the malicious transaction and ban the imperfect nodes from future participation, because these imperfect nodes have been disturbed or corrupted. Bitcoin transaction has to be clean and factual, zero tolerance. Do you know that Bitcoin is fundamentally settled? Participants only have to follow the rule or the code of the protocol. Bitcoin is exposed to all kinds of attacks, and the only defense is simply follow the rule. Bitcoin survived all the attacks without retaliation. You want to participate in the Bitcoin, you follow the rule. Bitcoin should be unconcerned with the laws of nation states, just like other internet protocols. Regulation have to figure out how to respond to the functionality enabled by Bitcoin powered technology, not the other way around. Bitcoin forces government to come clean. With internet technology, all fraudulent politicians will be leaked and exposed. Only way to govern is decent, sincere, and honest people to run the country. That's why government is scared of the truth. Isn't that a better way, a better world to live in? Bitcoin is a financial system that cannot be weaponized by the government or people in power. Bitcoin is the best insurance policy you can wish for. You can also time lock your Bitcoin transfer into the future. For example, you can instruct Bitcoin to send 1 Bitcoin to your son on the 1st of January 2030. come 1st January 2030, Bitcoin will be transmitted to your son according to the protocol. Bitcoin are in all three stages: the store value, unit of account, and medium of exchange. And best of all, Bitcoin is permissionless. This freedom is priceless. So whenever Bitcoin or whatever Bitcoin eventual fate, its blockchain technology is truly ingenious and groundbreaking. Technology that make payment cheaper, quicker, and easier to track would benefit the consumer and businesses, facilitating both domestic and international commerce. The above are some of the merits and worthiness you may not think of. And in fact, there are many more advantages of Bitcoin once you get into the rabbit hole. Hopefully, today's episode give you something to think about more deeply and reset your mind. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.